this is for me in the future if it all works out and it's all great. But I mean, it's got to feel great not to work, right? I mean, you don't have to work. You could do things within your means. You can be creative. You can do stuff. You can spend time with all the people in your life. How awesome is it? I mean, I know me personally, in that optimistic future, I'm just going to be so, so grateful. And there's also going to be kids that are born in that time that they're just not going to know. They're not going to be able to really appreciate it. Just like old people today, I'm sure how they know how to appreciate air conditioning, because a lot of old people today, they didn't have air conditioning. They didn't have the ability to call people on the phones. And I think it's just it's weird for us. We can't really truly be grateful for it. I mean, I guess we kind of can in a way, when we're exposed, just sleeping outside or something for a night, like we know it kind of like that. Maybe, in the future, things sort of like camping, like the sort of things we do like camping. I think there's going to be tourist attractions for people who want to know what it was like to do like certain labor jobs. You know what I mean? To be like a farmer or the factory work. I don't know, something just like, oh, this is cool. People used to have to do this. They used to have to do this to live. They used to have to do something that they didn't want to do to live. That's the kind of future I'm hoping for, and it is likely. I mean, if it all works out, it's going to be that way, Um, unless there's just a very small minority, a very small population that basically, they get to do that, and somehow you've got to go. Which could be a possibility. I mean, that could be a possibility, but I'm just saying this is for, the great future, where you and all your friends and your family, just chill, bro, and do whatever you want. I mean, it's going to be sick. I think what I would be doing is, I know for sure I would want a piece of land, and I would just want to make the coolest piece of land possible. I'd want like a zip line. I'd call it, I want it like a camp, but I want it to be like just this huge property. I'd hope, then I'd be able to have enough money to do that, or enough resources to do that, enough, let's call it tokens. Let's call it like that. Because, obviously it's not going to be a thing where like, you get a job or you create a business or something and that's how you get money. Maybe, I don't know, but there is going to be a future where, if you decide, I mean, all the resources are available, the machines are doing everything. And hopefully it's up to the limit of your creativity and intelligence. That's the deciding factor of who does something great or who just lives a normal life, Because I don't even think it becomes a matter of really will anymore, I mean, certainly there are limitations to the amount of resources we have as a species and how many you're allowed to use. But, I mean, hope it's good, man.